Welcome to what I think is going to be a difficult pod today, as my friend is no longer with me. We are doing Movember.
I'll do anything you want me to. I'll grow a beard. I'll grow a mustache. I'll basically help to raise money for
So as you can well imagine, we are going back to Team Winnie versus Team PJ.
Go with the guy that stayed for a while or the guy that came back to support a team that he ripped the bones out of.
Then I'll go blonde.
Oh my God, do it.
Hulk Hogan.
And on top.
Hulk Hogan.
On top as well. On top.
Yeah.
No.
Lops it off.
Yeah.
No. You know, there's probably at least 6 or 7 of my 11 that wouldn't mind kicking them.
No, they'd want to fight them.
Yeah.
They'd literally want to fight them.
Welcome to what I think is going to be a difficult pod today, as my friend is no longer with me. And that sounds a bit morbid, but he's no longer with Broadwell Blues. So with that being said, welcome to the GrassRoute podcast with me and me only. I don't know what to talk about. I'm a bit lonely, really.
Hang on. If you need me back, mate, I'll come back.
I'm not begging you.
Well, somebody's going to have to.
He is back! Yeah, tell him.
Wow. What a few weeks we've had.
Because you definitely stuck to your word.
I tried. And I am a man of my word. And truth be told, almost after the decision, I wanted to come straight back, and I didn't like the idea of not being there. But with Preston not being too disheartened, it wasn't the end of the world. And then we had a few weeks. To be fair, as you would have seen on the on and off routes, had a few weeks of just Cheltenham and the GrassRoute Elite, which again we'll talk about, going really well. But
he's back.
I'm back, and I'm going to give you the real reason as well. Mr. Grassroots Football over here ripped the bones straight out of my team. So we have Mass that agreed to coach the Blues. He had already been helping me beforehand, so he'd agreed to take it on alongside the help of others, which is brilliant. And they were all pitching in really well. Looked good. They managed a couple of wins since I've been back. It's not gone so.
There's something to be said about that.
Yeah, there is. Obviously, I'm a terrible coach. These devs send me ruined. But unfortunately, somebody left your team, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, a neighbour, actually.
A neighbour.
But he's focusing on his rugby, isn't he?
Yes. So I made the decision. Well, I asked the question.
You asked me, to be fair, didn't you?
Yeah,
as well?
I wanted to keep it in Broadwell. I think that's the fairest way. If you've got 2 teams, why not ask one from another team? It just happened to be the coach's son.
Yeah. There's a couple that could have gone.
Yeah.
But one of them had a broken wrist, still does. So it's not going to help the team at the time. The other doesn't fit the position.
No, it was more of a positional thing, should I say?
And little Santino can fill in a few, can he? Really?
He can.
Yeah.
It was my tactic. Take him. They ain't got a coach. Your mate can come back. We can carry on podding.
So basically, Willie's done this all for you guys, and so have I. So I was back to volunteering for my time.
Otherwise, you'd have nothing to talk about.
Oh, yeah, of course. I only had 4 other teams we could talk about, but.
So we're not going anywhere now.
No, we're not. Yeah, there's a funny thing, isn't it? So when we started this pod, I had just started my coaching journey, and
you're already quitting before me.
Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, all right, and for good reason. but just started my coaching journey then, and it's been a whirlwind, really, isn't it?
It has.
Like, we're now at season 2 of our pod, and yeah, within season 1, so much happened anyway, so much, and we tried to do so much and try to bring so much to football. And I think, somebody said to me, he said, if I keep doing these things, you keep manifesting all of these situations. So I was like, I just don't know how I'm going to have time to do this, to do that, to do this. And he said, well, you're the one manifesting all this. You keep making noise, it's going to happen, isn't it?
I mean, 12 months ago, we had a lot less on and still struggled to do it.
Yeah.
And now we got double the amount of work and still must do it. More football teams.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we're here.
Yeah.
And we are doing it. And there's some paint on the walls.
Yes.
Close to perfection.
Get this wrapped up.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we do soon. But honestly, it's not been a bad little hub for us
No.
for a couple of pods. We haven't done many from here.
No.
But the new hub is...
It's in progress.
Yeah, it's in progress. Got a colour scheme.
We've got a colour scheme.
Yeah. A couple of ideas for it. And some shirts for the walls.
We got some shirts for the walls.
I did buy some shirts. I might as well tell everyone. This was a while ago. I bought some shirts, which is a signed Ronaldo and signed Rooney shirt from, I can't remember which. It's the AIG shirt, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I love that. One of my favourites. It's a bloody poster. I got completely done. It's a literal picture of a framed thing.
We are going to frame it to see if anyone knows.
Yeah, it's class, right? But I mean, at least it's something, isn't it?
So if anyone wants to send any merch in.
Yeah, any real merch. Actually, I'll take a poster. It's funny, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you've got anything that you'd like to see up in the pod, in the hub, we'll do like a little panoramic of it all.
I'll tell you what could be good as well is maybe we could do it's just come to me now, Club of the Week.
Go on.
So we have a photo in the background of like a grassroots club.
A Whitecroft.
Yeah, and promote them that way.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, by the way, these are very Whitecroft-esque. I have a cap of Whitecroft.
Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
And it's not too dissimilar, actually. In fact, the green is identical. But that's not a bad shout, actually. Something like that. Even if we just had like a picture of the team for the beginning of the pod or something like that, just to bring in on the YouTube, and we'll promote them on the socials a little bit, because there's a few clubs that could do a bit of promotion, I think.
Yeah.
And stuff that needs talking about still, isn't there? There's so much.
Oh, there's plenty.
There's lots of different things. Like there's lots of we talk every day, talking about business taxes and everything like that rising. But it's not just that; it's all these other things. And we touched upon the state of pitches availability and stuff like that, because we've now all sorted our winter training and the facilities that are available to us. Now, we're supposed to be getting a facility at 5 acres. We were supposed to have had that started in May. That didn't come to fruition. And it was going to have been finished by October. And lo and behold, they still just have some metal fencing up and a cut up test holes.
The odd person walk around now,
every now and again. I think looking to probably put houses up there, because it is a joke. And what they did as well as a joke, because they subbed it out to, they said they were tendering to local contractors. And I know, like, Troop.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Yeah, fair few. Went down there.
And it ain't just that, though, is it? It's behind the scenes time.
Yeah, pricing it all.
To get, because pricing could be difficult for us.
Yeah, but that's a big job.
But that is a massive job. That would have took him ages.
Well, they would have got in a QS. That costs. Simple as that. Like, I used to go to Bradford. I used to get a QS for some jobs. It's a minimum of £100. Sometimes you get a big enough job, they want a lot of money for it, and fair enough as well. Because it's the time element. But
am I right in saying they've gone back to square one again now?
Yeah. Yeah, so a new planning application's put in. So yeah, that's one of the things that the facilities around here.
We ain't got any.
We haven't got any.
We ain't got enough.
And the one that we've now got in Cinderford is beautiful. Played a school tournament on there. There's another team. I took the school team for a tournament. Did really well, actually. And obviously I know a lot of the boys coaching with the GrassRoute Elite when he coached them at Broadwell. And there's a couple from Alwood in there as well. So we know all of them. They're all on our radar. So it was kind of nice. There's no transition. But we went there, a lovely surface, but it's £165 an hour.
Is that for a full pitch?
For a full pitch to train there. That's an awful lot of money, isn't it? Now, at the GrassRoute Elite, what we've been doing is charging £15 a month, which is very little for training, and we get matches as often as possible against as high a standard opposition as we can, or that we think is necessary or sensible. At the moment, we're going to probably play some under 9s. But we're charging very little honey, which means we wouldn't even be able to afford that for 1 week,
No.
let alone for the month's worth. It's a bit of a thing, isn't it, at the moment?
I'll tell you what we could talk about though.
Yeah.
Is you saying that about how cheap we are, which it is cheap. We'll talk about the Cheltenham game, but we actually put a post out of the team, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we had a little bit of, would you call it trolling?
It was a bit of a troll. The first comment was about, well, actually, the first one was saying that we're just a money-making scheme.
Yeah, like another money-making scheme, and it's like,
I'll tell you what, mate, I'll compare my bank balance to yours, and I bet you yours is better.
and the difference is with, again, we're it's not our only job, is it?
No.
So we're doing it as voluntary. Everything we receive, we invest. Like we bought the kits, we bought equipment. We're hiring the pitch.
Yeah, and we want to get the Xbox as well.
We're getting the Xbox.
That's going to happen.
And it was just like, wow, like not even talking to us. It was just another money making scheme. First of all, couldn't have had a clue how much we charge.
No.
Never had insight to it. And funny enough, it just came up anonymous participant so and so.
787 or something like that. He got a little bit of jip from.
He did, and I don't normally snap like that, but I thought.
Well, we've invited him down to hopefully come down for a trial. Maybe it's somebody that didn't get into the team. Who knows? You know, it could be anything.
But sometimes it's the other side of coaching and the downfall, I suppose, of social media.
Yeah, because
we've had it a little bit, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We've had a couple of people give a bit of stick, don't they?
I don't know if it's jealousy or let's get rid of it. Let's get comfy.
Squeezy.
Yeah, I don't know if it's jealousy. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like at least have an insight to what we're doing first.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a lack of understanding, isn't it? I think that's probably what it is. There's very few coaches out there, and there's very few people that are prepared to do what we're prepared to do. So we're putting in a lot of our time, a lot of our effort, and really we're doing it for the love. We do want to create something really big. Yeah, it would be great. I'm not going to lie. It would be great, wouldn't it, for it to make money? It would.
100%.
There's no way it's going to for at least 5 years.
no, all the stuff we're fine.
So, and that's true. Simple as that. We're spending all the money because we've said it with grassroots clubs and other clubs, and we see there's money in an account, and we think, well, why is that not just getting spent? Because, in my opinion, it's paid for by the people that are at that. So it's just a way of them. It's like a thrift, isn't it? It's like they put a bit of money into there, and then it will come back. But their kids get to enjoy something in between. Yes, of course, coaches should benefit from it in some respects. So, we don't pay for our own kids. That's it. So we get £15 a month. Bargain. So we are earning less than £5 a week from it. That's the truth of it. So yeah, up yours, pal.
We're minted.
Yeah, the other one said 3 keepers for a 9v9 game.
I think that was a genuine question. Yeah. After the replies, it was like,
yeah, he did. He said, I couldn't understand why you would be taking 3 keepers, and I totally understand it.
Yeah,
It looked a huge squad for an under 11 side as well. So I would have questioned that as much as anything. Why would you take more than like 12 kids? Unless it's grassroots. But we did a round robin. So it was like a 5v5 format against the Hartbury satellite, and
really good.
It was real good,
really
wasn't it?
Good.
And truth be told, I was a bit worried with the format.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was overly keen.
No, and I spoke to Luke about it, and I said, "Can we simplify it a bit?" And he did. He's very accommodating. So thank you, Luke, because it was a great day. We had 2 pitches with keepers, 2 pitches without, and basically, if you won, you moved on to the next pitch. If you didn't, if you lost or you drew and lost rock paper scissors, you would stay on the same pitch. Good way to keep everyone moving. It's one draw, rock paper scissors. Whoever wins that, off you go. Simples. And it went really, really well, and the boys performed brilliantly. First time I beat Winnie, by the way. And we spanked them. Played them off the park. That was good. Boy Wonder scored. That's all that matters for me. Love life. Absolutely love life. It was a bit of a Broadwell Blues takeover, to be honest. Santi come through, bang bang. Then next, when he's like, "Can I be in my team?"
Quite funny, because I had to put blue bibs on. Every time I'm shouting at the blue,
Yeah, it's good.
That was really good. The football was good, like you said. The only criticism is probably too much football.
Too much.
They played like nearly 2 hours all in all. By the time the warm up,
Yeah, and they'd had a school tournament.
They had a school tournament, and then all three of us had respected cup games in the morning, which the kids was definitely tired for.
Mine went rough. Mine went really wrong. Mine went really, really wrong. But I knew I didn't go there expecting to win, to be honest. I knew what was coming. It was as simple as that. And I think actually the kids were fine about it as well, which was nice. They're used to. They've built up some sort of resilience, that team. So it's really good to see. And it was great for the elite. Really good for the elite, and a couple of them have been able to put themselves about a bit with it. So that's good. And ultimately, that's our goal with it, is to showcase these kids, get them seen by somebody, get them going somewhere else as well.
Yeah.
Like, truth be told, and I've said this too, we don't want to lose a kid to a dev centre, but we want these kids to be able to progress further than that. And that's our plan, is
100%.
Yeah, that's what it's about. So yeah, that's what the grassroots elite is truly about, mate. And we are back!
So you will be tagged in this pod.
Yeah. Well, can you tag an anonymous?
Don't know, unless I just put the link to this one on there.
Yeah.
Have a watch of this, mate.
Have a watch, mate. Yeah. And if you want to see something real cool, have a look. Have a look at the tag. So I've had a bit of a trim. And I'm going for a handlebar ready for Movember. I don't know when we're actually going to put this one out, but we're close to being ready for, we're not far off, are we? What's the date? I won't say. But we're not far off of it. So I'm going to let the rest grow out and try and let this stick in.
So we said he was in a relationship? Not after that.
Not anymore. No, that's ended. So family do again. I'm joking. Do not say that. Anyway.
Yeah. So we are doing Movember. We're doing it through the club this year, aren't we?
Yes.
Because that was another way of him worming himself back in.
Yeah, basically I've said I'll do anything you want me to. I'll grow a beard. I'll grow a mustache, and I'll basically help to raise money for it. So we're gonna put a link to the Broadwell Movember fundraiser, and basically on there's a team of people, so everybody is participating in Movember, and you should be able to see. I think they'll have a display picture, won't they? Like a profile picture. Yeah. You'll be able to see that person and donate to the page, but you can donate to the individual, can't you?
Yeah.
So it's a bit competitive in some
So
respects.
as you can well imagine, we are going back to Team Winnie versus Team PJ.
And technically, we are, whilst in the Broadwell team, we want to beat everyone there. So if you're going to donate to us, either of us. You could go with the guy that stayed for a while, or the guy that came back to support a team that he ripped the bones out of. You choose.
There's no right or wrong answer, yeah?
No right or wrong answer, yeah. No, anyway, and considering the effort I'm going through, I've been starting a month early. I've had to prime my Movember, so let's do a bit of that.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Maybe we can get to a stage where we go, right, if we raise X amount, then I'll go blonde.
Oh my God, do it.
Hulk Hogan
on top.
Hulk Hogan
on top as well. On top. Blonde.
Yeah.
No, it will fall out. Your hair's really dark.
Chill up, what? You want to do my hair as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll full on do it. I'm calling them out.
What, so if I win, you'll bleach blonde?
Is it a win, or if we raise enough? What's your forfeit going to be, though? Lops it off. Yeah.
No.
That's how confident you got to be.
No.
You got yours will go back.
No, it will not. Look at I've got an island.
Right, the only thing we can do is we'll leave it up to them.
No.
What do you mean? I look like a pint of Guinness if I dye mine blonde.
Oh, it's long, man.
It's long.
That is long.
I got a feeling though, if we put peroxide in it, that it will just snap out.
Yeah, fall completely out. So we can't do that.
But it would be funny to try it live.
When they wash your hair out, it was.
Use that, was it Veet?
Yeah.
Just go out, close. Well, I did have hair. Maybe we could do it live.
I'm not shaving mine off. I'm sorry, I'm not. And again, here's the Meg thing coming in. So she said, because I talked about it, funnily enough, I am losing my hair.
I've got you a wig you can wear.
Yeah, we do. But we have talked about the fact I am losing my hair quite dramatically, and I've got a bit of an island at the front. But luckily, I've got curls. I can disguise it. So I do. Very, very Bobby Charlton of me, really. I just put it forward, put it sideways. But the issue I have is I'm a impulsive person, and I nearly went and shaved it all off. And I told Meg I was going to, and she said, "Absolutely not. You have a really weird shaped head, so I can't do it."
At the end of the day, just don't lose.
But I don't trust everyone here enough. I don't know who I'm looking at right now, and I don't trust you. But I don't think people would. No, I think people would genuinely want to see me bald. Not want to, but want to, if you know what I mean.
Honestly, I'd create loads of accounts to stick my own money to.
Yeah, this is the thing, isn't it? I would have to. It just costs me more money than everything else does. Not doing it, Winnie. I'll do anything else. Almost anything else.
I'll have to have a think.
No, I don't think we need to think that much. We just don't need to think that way. Nothing involving hair. We're doing the hair thing now. Maybe like.
Or okay, maybe if you don't, you've got to keep it for a year.
Well, tash.
Yeah.
God alive, no.
What would you rather choose out of them two?
Oh no, keep the tash. Because then it can continue to grow. And when this all falls out, I got something. Oh yeah.
How very long you get it?
I don't think I can get it that long. We had 3 weeks of growth and it was like that. But 3 years and this. Yeah.
So see that, kids, this is what you do to us. Make our hair fall out, make it go party.
But yeah, we keep on coming back.
Yeah.
So, we've got a little bit of a pod topic for today. It's not a massive one, but as we know, it's season 2. We've got the Movember to do. We want to get through a bit of that. We've talked about our elite. So we'll go into our Broadwell teams and a little review of the season so far.
Do you want to go first?
Well, it's not been a very long season for me.
I left, they won. I come back, they lost.
No, so it's been all right. We knew we would be like a mid-range team in this league now. So as you know, the league's got restructured. And we are now, I would say, we're one of the middle sides within the bottom league, because a few from the middle league came into the bottom, a few from the middle league came into the top. We've got some tough teams in there, like Toughly Clarets, who we played against the other day. We did lose, but it was not by a lot at all. It was a good game. Played up on Colford, nice big pitch, and the boys did quite well. I was impressed. Our one thing is just we're lacking goals. But we defended well. We had good shape. I was really proud of them for that. We went out of the cup in some sort of order, granted. That was a big one. That was against Cam Everside. But we had a good game against them last season. And what I have to remember is my 2 teams amalgamated this season. So there's a few lads in there that they needed the bottom league last year, and mine probably needed the middle league. And now we were playing a team that are comfortable in the top league. You played against them; they're a good side, really.
Yeah.
And we had a hard time, but that was that. They had a couple of games, obviously under mass, which like when he says, they won. But it's games you'd want them to. Yeah. Like we said, not putting any teams down or anything, but we should be beating them, I think. And there was their first game. Unfortunately, lost the first game. I think it was. I can't get the score, but it was by 1 goal, I think. Bit of a shame, but great game by all accounts. And yeah, they're doing well. We look to kick on a little bit, but we've got a bit of a break now for the autumn half term. Would you call it the autumn half term? Yeah. So,
yeah, that's the frustrating part, isn't it?
Well, for me, it's not so bad. I'm going to use, because Cheltenham have got a break as well, so I'm going to go. I'm taking Preston to the Cheltenham game because we might as well make use of free tickets, haven't we? This is the thing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm actually going to watch Harley this week.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good show.
I got a friendly next week, but I didn't arrange to. Just gives me a chance to watch him, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good show.
So that'd be nice.
Yeah, and then, I think I got a 2-week break at the moment. I'll obviously find a friendly in amongst it. I did see somebody put one up on the coach's thing earlier, but I don't know if it was long 11, so I shan't be doing that.
Why not?
Well, why not, indeed. But no, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. Obviously, I've got Preston's football to follow with Cheltenham as well. They had their first defeat. They've won 6, lost 1 in 7 games.
It's not bad though.
They've been doing brilliantly, mate. Absolutely dominating. But very individual football at the moment, all of them, and that was why they lost this game, because it was a game of futsal, and you can't just. It's not about just trying to run through everyone because everyone's in the same place. It's mental, really.
We was on about it earlier, wasn't it? Like how these kids can adapt to different ways of playing football.
Yeah, which is what we had to do when we went and played against that Harper satellite, and actually the kids really did. It showed that our boys can play football and can adapt to situations. So yeah, we're gonna look into doing smaller sided stuff to help progress them,
especially through the winter, wasn't it? Because we haven't got not many. Well, no one's got 9v9 goals on Astros, have they?
No, the biggest you got is the hockey goals, obviously.
So we're going to do that, especially through the winter, aren't we?
Yep.
And it got me thinking, maybe doing a few like training games for us.
Yeah.
Because we train at the same time as the 14s.
Perfect, do it.
I said, well, we'll do against them, innit?
Yeah. Well, Preston used to train with them.
Yeah.
Like, and he doesn't look out of place.
We were saying, Fox was saying at training on Friday, I was like, yeah, I reckon we'd be right. Not physically wise,
no,
100% they're good. But the football, not only that, there's probably at least 6 or 7 of my 11 that wouldn't mind kicking them.
No, they'd want to fight them. Yeah. They'd literally want to fight them.
And they would as well.
Yeah,
like,
so funny.
Brilliant. But a lot of them in my side have got brothers that age that they play with all the time, aren't they?
Well, yeah, because like Charlie's brother is in the team above. He's in the under 15.
Har's technically. Yeah. Jack. There's a few of them.
Yeah. Yeah, because Harley was in that team.
Yeah, he was in that team.
And Coach played against him all the time.
So yeah, they used to playing with that. So.
Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. What about your season, mate?
Honestly?
Yeah.
Really well.
Yeah.
Started strong. Funny enough, we lost this weekend. But that's the first loss we've had in a long time. Good cup win. I'll be honest. We've looked at the cup, and that's something that I would.
This is your year for it.
I want to win.
You should be pushing for that this season.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't. It's a bit like the tournament thing again. Whereas I'd like to win one. I'm fortunate we did, but I don't want to put that pressure on the kids. But at the same time, I think we're only really 6-7 months away from competitive football, and these boys. They're not silly. They know that they're a decent side. They know that they can compete. So why not? Let's go and challenge it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with a little bit of pressure. Let's go for it. But yeah, we've played, I would say, 3 of the stronger teams in the first 6-7 games.
Yeah.
And I honestly played some fantastic football. The last 2 weeks, granted, we had that tournament. And they was tired. Yesterday, it was just it was a funny game of football. Almost got a couple of goals up and looked, I would say, comfortable, to being under the cosh and really struggling. And again, I don't know if it's the adapt of Friday night training that they was tired, but there were a lot of excuses towards the end. They just outplayed us.
They just gave up a little bit.
Yeah. But it was good to see. We've always had good games with Abbeymead. Really good games. Always been close.
Funny enough, it was Abbeymead that we played yesterday.
Which is good. But yeah, like looking forward, mate, honestly, the boys, if they continue to play like that, I've got no doubts that we can do some.
Yeah, do bits.
Do some damage and hopefully bring home some silverware, because, like I said, I would love to.
Yeah, it'd be good. It would be good. Need another trophy, because you got your one in a tournament last
year. And I think it's the same situation we say for the last 3 seasons. Yes, we are at the higher end of the grassroots game for our age, but it just frustrates me a little bit that these kids are doing so well and they almost don't get a chance to be rewarded because it's still classed as non-competitive. Yeah. But at the same time, we have a competitive cup competition.
And you're one season away now.
Yeah, that bit frustrates me, but we just got to keep the momentum going and go wherever we get new fixtures after. We don't know.
We can't know until it happens.
No. So otherwise, we've got some.
We're not
things
banking on it, but we'll.
We know what we'll do if not, don't we?
Yeah, the cup will be back. The cup will be back and go. Let's just go and take it off of our coat, innit?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Trouty can't have another trophy.
Yeah, let somebody else have a go, innit?
Yeah, I'm bored of it now. Come on. I was surprised actually because I thought like you'd get like long Levens in it, but they had a lot out in that one game, didn't they?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, any chance of rearranging this? We said no, not a chance at all. Not a chance.
That's our stance this year, isn't it?
Yeah, we can't rearrange this. We're gonna have to just put the times, put the dates. That's it. If people can make it perfect, that's what we'll do. Because we do realise, Seven Valley, that it is a lot to organise. It is.
It is, but
it's all doable.
We used some tools and done it within
10 minutes. No, it took a couple of hours. That's it. But yeah, that Abbey Mead game kind of leads on to our pod topic a bit, really, and so I suppose we'll just question each other what we think, but it's whether you think that grassroots teams at our age, like youth grassroots teams, should have a game plan for their match or not. So if you've got a quick lad up top, lump the ball up and hope. If you've got, I don't know, if you know that you're playing a solid team, do you just put everyone at the back? If you're quite a good team, are you going to try and get as many goals as possible, push everyone up forward? What do you think? Do you think that you should? Because I think you went up against one, really, didn't you?
Yeah. Hey. Squeaky, innit?
Yeah, it's squeaky, yeah.
You know my philosophy, mate. All out attack.
Cove at the back, all out attack.
And I've played to my strengths. I've got a lot of midfielders. I'm top heavy. I got quick boys on the wing. Use it. You know, we pretty much played 3 at the back yesterday because we was.
We
was like pinned in, really. And that's not normally because we're normally dominant with the football.
Yeah.
And we was for 15, 20 minutes, but they got the better of us after. And that's what we were saying, wasn't it? They had 2-3 quick, striker wingers that played high. Ball comes over top, and I kid you not, the 2 of them was lightning.
Yeah, it's just absolutely
lightning. And you couldn't catch them. And they had a couple of shots that went wide or saved, and they could have had a few more, but they created them chances, and it didn't matter whether ours dropped off or tried to win it early. They managed to get through, and they had a game plan, and it really worked.
Yeah,
it really worked. Whereas we was missing a couple, but there was no excuses to how we played after, if that makes sense. But yeah, going back to game plan, I think I've got 2 very strong engines in the middle, and I utilise them with what's around them. I got I call them my flair in like the 10 role. Let them sort of do what they need to do, and I got quick wingers. So for us, just get the ball into the middle, get it out wide, lump the box, and it works a lot because this is it was the first time we've really been under the cosh. We haven't really needed 3 defenders.
No. And then you haven't got a plan for that.
No.
Which I think is kind of what happened with the elite, isn't it? When we were under, and it's like, hang on a minute.
And it was finding that formation, what works. Because I've got a lot of midfielders I like to pat in the middle. It works on our pitch because it's a big pitch. We only had the conversation earlier.
Yeah.
That there's other pitches out there that's narrow. We may have to do something different.
Yeah. So we played on a tiny 9v9 against Abbey. That's a smaller 9v9 as it was like 7v7 size. It really was. It wasn't. It's like 7v7 with 9v9 goals, honestly. And I'll tell you how small it was. The box was 2 yards from the corner, less than that maybe. Honestly, it was here to that door from the corner. So that's how small it was, and that's whether or not the box is the right size as well. So I'm not going to. Hey, we need to get on pitches, don't we?
Of course
we talked at the very beginning. Facilities, it's a real thing for us, and it's something that I think needs to be talked about, and we need to sort out more. However, that was a tiny pitch, and it does change your game plan. Now, I don't necessarily play to win. if I wanted to try and get a result out of games, I think I would put 6 in goal. I've got a very quick player, and I would say get the ball over top and just run at them and hope that he can make something happen. But for me, I've got kids that are still developing as footballers. They're on their 2nd to 3rd year of football. Some of them aren't. Some of them have been playing since under 5s, and they're developing as people. But I'm fortunate that Preston's developed as quick as he has, but he's had a lot of exposure to football, and that really does make a difference. And
it does, yeah.
It really does. He plays football 4 to 5 times a week. That's massive.
It's still not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough at all. If you're listening, it's not enough. All right, but at the moment we're having a bit of a debate about sacrificing education for football, so we're not going to go into that. But I can't necessarily go in with a proper game plan, because some of these kids, they can't really execute it. And that's not that, like, I'm at no point am I going to get at the kids. They put their heart and soul into a game. But for me, it's about letting them find their own feet at the moment. And I haven't found them. but I have to see if they can do different things. Some of these kids, yes, I had a more year last season. Some of them have just mixed in with the side. So it's about seeing what they're capable of. I have one kid who I've never seen anywhere but on the right. Tried him in midfield, and he's quite tenacious, but he backs out of a challenge. So then I put him up top, and I thought, if you can just press, pressure on, get the ball, and actually that started to work for him. And then I've got players that can one day have a really good game at the back, and sometimes they're not having such a good time, so you need to be able to shift them somewhere else. So I'm just trying to learn where.
It's quite funny, because if a kid doesn't fancy it one morning, then they won't have it, don't they?
That's it, yeah. If they don't fancy, and the thing is, you can't take them off either.
No.
You know, you can't just go, like, what's the matter? Are you not keen? Not really, no. Do you want to come off? No. Right. Well, you are.
Yeah, we know a few coaches that's in the same boat with, like, equal game time, and
it's a real difficult.
It's a real difficult one, especially if you've got a mixed bag, as in, like, you've got some strong and you've also got some
developing players,
because people develop at different times.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's not fair. Like when we first started, you've got the development players playing in a stronger league who are getting less touches or not getting much of the ball, because that naturally happens when you're in a tougher game.
Yeah.
And on the flip side, you've got your stronger players that would perform a different way, I should say, if you had other stronger players. And it's really difficult. So they always say, don't they, sometimes, that your weakest player at under 7s, 8s, sometimes be your strongest player.
Yeah.
And it all happens. It's just,
hopefully
it's hard.
Under 11s halfway through the season.
It's hard because as a coach, then you can be quite hard on yourself. You go, am I doing this the right way? What are the parents thinking?
Well, here's the case in point, isn't it? So it's ultimately you're going to question yourself no matter what you do, aren't you? So you want to develop the kids. Of course, you want to develop the kids, but you might see a kid and think he's not ready for what we're doing, and there's nothing wrong with thinking that. But that's a very difficult conversation to have with a parent that thinks that. Let's take me, for example. If somebody said it to me, if they say, "Oh, Preston's not ready for this," I'd say, "Well, you're thick." You know, it's.
But again, difficult. Right? We've said this so many times, and this is where we get very passionate about it, right? I could be Preston's coach and say, "Look, PJ, he needs another season in the development team because he's not where he should be for what we want." But swap it around. If you're sitting there at school, and they go, right, Preston is not performing what we're going to have to put him in the lower set. You would straight accept that because school have told you that.
Yeah.
But why can you accept it from a school, but you can't accept it from a coach?
Weird, isn't it? Because it's not allowed to be competitive. Hey, don't. Yeah.
But this is the argument we got, and this is the reality we got. And you got some parents that will question why does so and so not play for this team, or why is he not getting as much as that? Okay, we only as coaches have to give half a game.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be exactly equal games.
We try to give as much, and that's partly the reason why I got a smaller squad, so I can get more on there. But why is it in what we do here, granted for free, do we? No, I'm not saying we do. I'm saying we know that people do get stick.
I don't get it.
I don't get any stick, but I know it happens. We get stick for something that we're trying to do the best to our ability and what we've got, and we get questioned for it. Yeah. It's like I said, a school teacher could say to you, I'm sorry, but your son is
they're not ready for it. They're going into lower set. But you're not allowed to say, they're not ready for our team. No, I totally
and that's the frustration part. And, we include everyone.
At the moment. Yeah.
And next year we go fully competitive, so things may change. But
I've got training only players now, man. And I had the conversation. So before I left and then came back, I had a conversation with the parents. Then I said that they're not ready. There's no way that they'll benefit from games. Not because I'm not saying that they're not good, that they're never going to be good players or anything like that. They won't benefit from games because, like you say, they won't get the touches on the ball. They won't get the time on the ball. And that's not it's not even because of the other teams. It's also because of your own team, isn't it? Now, if you were to put them in Winnie's team, as we talk and joke about, they're quite boisterous lot, but they're very capable footballers, and they're not going to pass to someone that they think is going to lose the ball. It's a fact.
And they're at the right age now, and they're not stupid.
Well, Rocco was case in point.
Yeah, he recognises it, and he sees it, and he'll tell you.
He'll call you out. He'll call a coach out, that boy, wouldn't he? And fair play, and I love that. I love that in a kid. And even in my team, that happens. And I'm kind of all for it. I think these kids need to bring each other on as well. So at training, they get as much opportunity on the ball as you can physically give them. And I try to get every kid on the ball. We do ball mastery work. Then we go into some fitness. We go into a drill. We go into a game. And in the game, I will put players in positions so I might have stronger players attacking in one team, stronger players defending in the other, and then I'd swap it. Then whoever's attacking, if you've got like the two, let's say the ones that are newer or not as capable, if both of those are in the same positions, do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So they would come against one another. That's the way I try to work it. And then they get a lot more touches on the ball. But you put them in a game scenario, and they could look lost, and it can kill their love for football, man. I've seen it happen.
And it's tough. It's tough to be a coach. And I know, like, funny enough, I was listening back to some of our old pods, like we were saying, if this pod can get one person in the coach, but we don't want you to say and go, well, this is not what I signed up for. It's tough. Not what
anyone signs up for, by the way. Once you get into it, you'll go, Jesus Christ.
It is tough because what you go through, like you said, you'll question yourself constantly.
Yeah.
Like I questioned myself after yesterday. I was like, well, I should have done so-and-so different, put so-and-so there. But at the time, you go with what you think's best. You try and adapt. Sometimes the game's gone a bit too far before you do something. And it happens. Kids have off days. They had off days.
And that brings it back to the game plan, doesn't it? Because I think you should always have a plan, what you want to do. But like I say, I don't necessarily just go and play to win. I'm trying to adapt and find what we can get the kids to do, how we can get them to benefit the most, enjoy it the most. Because some games, we go into the games knowing that there's a high chance you're going to lose. Simple as that. Like, we had Tuffley Clarets, we had Abbey Mead.
Was it the cup game?
The cup game against Cam Everside. That's 3 games when I thought, right, we're going to struggle here.
And they're all probably capable of being in our league, really, aren't they?
Abbey Mead.
Well, Cam was from our league, wasn't
Cam's from your league, yeah.
Tuffley, you could argue the case.
Sorry?
Tuffley, you could argue the case.
Yeah, Tuffley Clarets, I think, should, realistically. But then they put less goals on us than Abbey, but we didn't have our keeper against Abbey. There's lots of different variables. I think Abbey are one of the top sides in our league, but I don't think it's fair to put them in your league, truth be told. They've had a few ripped away from them, mind. They've had a lot go to other teams, and I think you find that in Gloucester.
Because they're all so close, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, there's 6 Abbey teams, I reckon. They've got to be. There's so many of them, and then they're right next. So Abbey realistically right next to. Well, who's the closest to Abbey would you say? We've got Tuffley ain't far.
No.
Tuffley ain't far at all. And then you only have to go a short distance from that, and you've got your Long Levens, you've got your Quedgley, you've got is it Longwell as well?
Yeah.
And then the list goes on. So
they're all within about 5 miles.
They're closer than our teams are.
Yeah.
You know, like Lydney's further away from us.
But you imagine going from Broadwell to Lydney, 6 miles?
Yeah.
You could have 6 or 7 teams in that space.
In Gloucester.
It
Yeah.
must be great on a Saturday morning. Go, we'll just meet at 10. Yeah. I'll leave my house at 10 to 10. Instead of going, I got to leave the house at 9:15 to get all the way out there.
Oh, honestly. Well, Devon had to go at quarter to 8 for his game.
That was bad for an under 7.
That's too early for an under 7s game. I think that should have been looked at properly, really. They went there and they won very, very comfortably, mind. They're really good. It's my old under 6s, and they are doing
another team that you left.
Oh, don't you say. Because that one broke my heart. I know. I'd love to have stayed with them.
What they call people like you, where you get something, you build it up, and then you pass it on, and then you do it again, and you build it up, and you pass it on.
Heroes.
Yeah, so that's what you do. You just create them, pass it on. You do not leave the elite. All right.
No.
Technically, you are.
I'm going to build. Technically, I left the 11s to make the 10s because Preston's too good for 11. Do it my head in. Do it my head in. Can't deal with it. Yeah.
Nah, it's good. It's good. But like I said, that's an early kickoff for 6, 7-year-olds.
Really early.
Really early.
But yeah, you got a lot. There's a lot of travel for us as well. There really is a lot of travel for us, and that would be great. But we've got I think some of these sides around there, they lose a lot to one another. I think that must be quite difficult.
And again, it does go to like what school you go to sometimes, doesn't it? You want
exactly. Some of them are mates. That's all it is. Yeah, they're moving up into different.
And we will find it next year.
Yeah.
When everyone goes to secondary school,
we might get a few go to Monmouth.
Yeah.
And then suddenly that changes their football altogether.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what could happen? It's a whirlwind every time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It don't matter what it is.
So, stay tuned for the next pod, whether PJ's here or not.
What team are you with today? I am technically doing that again, though, aren't I? Because I've got the mini Robins, so I'm going to build them up, pass them on.
Yeah.
I've got a real strong under 8 for them, mine. That's brilliant to do, that is. And there's some incredible kids in there.
That's what you want.
But here we go again, because we need more coaches. So I'm now creating, because nobody else is there to do it. So I'm now at Cheltenham creating an under 6s, an under 7s, and an under 8s in the mini Robins across Monmouthshire and Herefordshire. So I'm doing that in those 2 centres for them. But then we'll need a coach for each of those 6 teams. Eventually. Now, like I said, how about some of the parents that say, I want my kid to have equal game time and all that? And by the way, we agree they should. We want every kid to have, but we want them to be within the right team to do so, I think. So why not get in touch? I tell you what if we offered to pay for their badges or something? Get in touch. Honestly, I'll pay for your level 1. I'll happily do it. No problem at all. I reckon that's a thing, isn't it? Let's try and get more people coaching. Anonymous participant 787. Hey? Put your money where, well, I'll put my money where my mouth is. No problem whatsoever.
Yeah, you keyboard warrior.
Yeah. I got no problem with it at all, though. We want to get people coaching, and I'd love to have somebody come in and take on what is a great bunch of kids, but it's not just them. I'll probably Broadwell Blues again. But no, we want to get people into coaching. We want to get more teams, not just at one club.
No, but it's good that we're seeing, because there is more teams forming.
Yeah.
And that's the good thing.
Yeah, we're seeing like abstract teams. They're teams from right next to somewhere else, and they're making their own teams. It's really, really good.
It's good.
I'm trying to remember the one that I've been trying to remember it for this entire pod, actually. Oh gosh, I played against them. It's Humphrey's team. I'm trying to remember the name again of the team, but anyway, he started up side. They're doing really, really well. Oh, they've now got four sides.
That was. It's a rugby.
Yeah. No. That's
Widden.
That's Widden.
That was another one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was one of them. They started because they couldn't get.
What was the old Crouchley one? He went to. They started one up. Hunts Grove.
Right. Okay.
They started one up.
Nice.
That was another one. Remember that?
You got people like Zane that take over a team, haven't you?
Yeah. We'll say no more about that. We'll say no more about that. We shall meet again. Yeah, so what are you doing on a Monday night then? You want to come in down and see a real goalkeeper train? Oh, there's a challenge. We could pop back, do we?
Yeah. Just see Zane in the corner.
Yeah. Who's the better keeper coach now?
Well, it's going to be very different now, isn't it? Because we've got goalkeeper coaching that we do with the elite. Going on to Astro, not a great deal of diving now, so it's going to be a lot of footwork, a lot of handling of the ball. They're not going to be doing a lot of diving. You have to try and get that naturally, but they'll get a chance to over there.
So yeah, send us a session plan for Zane.
Yeah, I've got to approve it first. I am big time amongst all this. Yeah. That's it when you're going to be giving me a voice note at 4:55 saying this is our plan, we're doing it. I got no choice then.
Told you, rock up, Rondo.
Rock up, Rondo. Peter having the small pitch first, so you boys can just go and kick a ball around in a circle first. Yeah, all right, Omi.
Tell you what, it works though.
You've got to tire some of yours out. I need to tire some of mine out, so when we get to the Astro, it's going to be a bit different, isn't it? We'll just get.
That's the only downfall with winter training Astro. You can't be there half hour before to set up, and I don't like that.
I can't stand it. But I've got something for that, mate. I'll talk you through it after.
All right, big coat.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? Remember this coaching journey I said I've been on? Now I'm just like the pinnacle. Academy's just knocking on my door daily. Yeah. They're asking for me though, not my boy.
West Ham, wasn't it?
Draw the West Ham. Well, that's funny, Yeah. So, what do you think, guys? Should you go into a grassroots game with a game plan? Are you a high-level team? Are you a developing team? And if so, we'd like to know which you do. I think I know that higher-level teams are going to have a game plan.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way it'll probably go. But see, let's try and prove me wrong. It doesn't happen very often.
Get in touch if you want to be a coach.
Yes. Honestly do that. No problem at all. I will pay for it. No problem whatsoever.
We'll even send you our coaching plan. Our handbook coming very soon.
Very soon. The world of going to PJ as well. Look out.
Oh, actually, a quick shout out because for Coach Dad, because we was on that the other day, weren't we?
He's back.
Good chance that we'll be collabing.
Yeah.
And he's on about writing a book.
Yeah, which is mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I've always wanted to write a book, so I always get jealous when I hear that somebody's doing it. I'm like, well, I have to do it now. But fair play to him. Is it about his journey, I'm assuming, through football coaching?
Yeah. And
I'll
tell you what, like, his journey has been very similar to what you had, hasn't it?
Yeah.
They got some.
That's what I mean. I should write books.
He got some wins, and the team have gone from.
Well, they were losing a lot, weren't they? And it was all about the fun.
And now he almost had a sniff at a win. He's got a few players in, a few players have left, and now he's been back stronger. Do it right, eh? So yeah, if you do enjoy these pods, head on over to Coach Dad as well, because he's had a journey and it's quite emotional, I think.
Some of it is, honestly.
Yeah,
you hear him
really
emotional in some of them. It's really
brilliant.
Well, it's like you said as well, about you were re-listening to some of ours.
Yeah.
It was when I was leaving the league.
Yeah.
Like, this is an emotional roller coaster.
I literally said, I've been really listening to a few pods. I said, guess which one?
I had 3 guesses.
I had 3 guesses, and you got it.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was quite a sad one, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was more sad about that than one the other week. Because you knew he was coming back, didn't you?
Yeah.
You knew deep down.
No, to be honest, I was just trying to make light of what was actually quite a horrific situation, and I didn't want it to go bad. Some may have noticed that we changed the logo, like around it all as well. I act on impulse very regularly, but I do think that this shows that we are not just about one club as well. It's a big thing. We've had a bit of a rebrand.
Look at us in the background.
Yeah, I know. So what you don't know is that is Winnie and I against the sign when we went to interview the coaches at Cardiff. And we've kept the majority of the logo in. It's just had a slight change, and it's nothing against Broadwell. Just so you know, Jace, it's nothing against Broadwell at all. It's a bit of a rebrand to show that we're not just about one club. We are about grassroots football. We want every team to enjoy some success, to enjoy football, and to enjoy some facilities, which is that's something we're going to push for.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to try to do something.
We are going to go on the National Lottery Grant Tour.
Yeah, I mean, I've paid for it because I think I've been putting in 50 quid a week at the moment. It's a bit rough.
Trust me, you'll know if we won. You'll know if we won.
This will be a Venetian basketball. Yeah. I don't know. Funny, innit?
Yeah, we'll try. Listen, we will try our best.
We are nothing but tryhards. That's a big thing about us. We'll do whatever we can. We'll try as well wherever we can. And again, we're gonna try and outget coaches. So I don't care if it costs me money. We'll do it. No problem whatsoever. I'll probably invoice you on them.
But to be able to win a free coaching course, you must like and subscribe.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with the competitions and all that. But we want you to like and subscribe, of course. I couldn't say it then. Because of my cash.
I can't wait for you to have that first bit of coffee.
Yeah, class of it. Yeah. Yeah, guys, if anyone's still listening, please get in touch. Get amongst it. Let us know. And give us your game plans as well so we know what to do when we come get you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I've spilled on mine. It obviously worked against me last week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just played 2 at the back, right, this idiot. We're just going to go wide and fast. Bang. Round him. Yeah. Oh, my God, that's how I'm going to beat you.
Yeah.
Again. Don't worry, he did come back and pummel me next time. I think it was 5-2 the next game, wasn't it?
So,
yeah, it was good. Right, with that, isn't that the blue?
Oh, he's back! At the clerks
up the pod. I tell you what, I don't know what to do about that.
I tell you what though, when we got our new chairs, I honestly fancy sitting there.
Rocking chair.
Yeah, but like puffy? We call them puffers?
Yeah, but
I call them a puffy.
Buffet.
Yeah.
It's puff.
One in the middle, a little coffee table either side of us, and we sit there and we chill. And
coffee table in the middle?
No, coffee table either side, so we can have it either side.
Yeah.
Me and you on our nice comfy chair. Yeah. And a nice puffy there.
Ottoman. And then we can put stuff in it.
Feet up. I might even get a cigar. Sit there like the Godfather. Yeah.
That'll feel nice though, wouldn't it? We need eater in there.
Yes, we can do that. But it's going to look banging, isn't it?
Going to look cool.
Nice background.
We've got a fire in there. Did we have a fire?
Yeah, but it's a proper fire.
Yeah. Chimney, innit?
Yeah.
I could put a flue out the roof.
Could you actually?
I actually could, yeah. I could get a flue and I could put it out of the roof. That's actually possible. It's in a wooden shed. We put a slab on the ground. This is doable. This is genuinely doable. And I could flash it outside. It's not a problem. Yeah.
We need an extension to the pod office. Oh,
we can do this, by the way. This is genuinely a thing.
Yeah.
Probably a carbon monoxide risk. I need to talk to somebody, but I think we're essentially creating a wood burner in there.
We'll be sat there in the winter like a saw like that. we will have the smoke coming out like last time, won't we? That was cold out last time.
Cold. I think that this is doable. I'll speak to Dave tomorrow.
We do have our dry robes.
We have got our dry robes, but we didn't look great sat down in them. I would much prefer to be there in shorts and a hoodie than a dry robe and joggers. Sell a pets, really.
I'm not one for shopping, but I think we need an IKEA trip.
I went there. No, I don't know. No is the answer.
No.
Sorry, no.
Like and subscribe.